This popcorn-style review contains scenes from another video.
Godzilla 2, City on the Edge of Battle. After everyone sees the bigger Godzilla, they're like, well, shit, what are we going to do about that? I mean, that's invincible. And that's when our main character, I haven't mentioned him before because he didn't matter in the first movie, meets a humanoid on Earth, but she's not a human. They think she evolved from Godzilla insects. Like insects with the characteristics of Godzilla, but she just turned into a human, which is another thing about this movie series, which is that there are 4 different alien species: humans, human insects, the Ziff, and the Basilado. And the human insects look exactly like humans, except they have powdery tattoos that they secrete, and they have little moth antennae on their heads. The Ziff look exactly like humans, but they're tall white guys. And the Basilado look exactly like humans, except they look exactly like humans and they're all basically indistinguishable from each other. Like, I know that there's a theory that most aliens spacefaring aliens would have to look at least relatively similar to humans, but that doesn't mean that most spacefaring aliens would look exactly like I mean, you can like, I know they have to have thumbs and walk on land and shit, but you can make them blue or something. You know what I mean? Anyway, so they find out that these tribe of insect people have weapons created by a nanometal, which was a Basilado weapon used to create what was called Mecha Godzilla. And so they follow the insect people, and then they find Mecha Godzilla. But surprise, Mecha Godzilla has been reproducing itself, because it's basically gray ooze. It's been reproducing itself and has created an entire city now called Mecha Godzilla City, which they are going to use as a weapon against Godzilla. However, when the humans find out that in order to properly use the Mecha Godzilla City as a weapon, they have to fuse with Mecha Godzilla, they're like, well, fuck that. We're not going to fuse with Mecha Godzilla. And so they keep up the bombardment of Godzilla, who apparently has the ability to generate thousands of degree temperatures just by being near it. And so, at the end, they end up having to destroy Mechagodzilla City because the Basilado go crazy and all try and fuse with this thing. And then Godzilla's like, "Roar! I'm Godzilla! Roar!" And then at the end of that movie, the main character's love interest dies. And we find out that the reason the other alien species have all went into space is because apparently at some point in a species' lifespan, it is going to create a giant fucking monster they can't beat. It's just going to make a kaiju. And the reason the Ziff are in space is because they made an even bigger monster than Godzilla. And it's called Ghidorah or something. I'm not a big Godzilla fan.
Twitch and Discord in the description. I've been Sacrobolic. You're Envoy of Hope. Bye-bye.